Hello students, let's begin a new unit, that is human physiology, where we'll read about all the organ systems of human. So today we'll start with the breathing and exchange of gas, where we'll read about the human respiratory system. So let's start. So two things come into my mind. One is respiration, one is breathing. What is respiration, what is breathing? See, breathing is a very simple thing. It's all about inhalation and exhalation. Okay, so when we inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide, that is all about breathing. But when we talk about respiration, that is a broader thing. That means when we are taking the oxygen in and that oxygen is utilized to produce energy in form of ATP in our body, it is called as respiration. So respiration in a broader sense can be defined as the oxidation of nutrients in living cells to release energy for biological work. So in this process, oxygen is taken in by inhalation and carbon dioxide is released out by exhalation. So here is the table showing various respiratory organs seen in various organisms. See, we have lungs as a major respiratory organ, but some organisms they show varieties of respiratory organs. Just like in case of lower invertebrates like sponges, flatworms, they can respire through their entire body surface through minute pores. And cutaneous respiration, which occurs through moist skin or cuticle, is seen in earthworm, leech, or some frogs you may see. Tracheal tubes, that is the tracheal respiration, is found in insects, centipede, spiders. Those are seen in the picture, that white color tubes, they help in the gaseous exchange. Gills, which is very common, which is known as the branchial respiration, is seen in case of fishes, prawns, tadpoles, etc. And lungs, which is a major respiratory organ, which is found in the higher organisms like vertebrates, like amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals, and we are one of them. So discussing about human respiratory system, it has two parts. One is respiratory tract, one is lungs. So respiratory tract is known as conducting zone or transporting zone, that transports the air from outside to the lungs and from lungs towards the outside. So that is transporting the air, and lungs is the exchange zone where the air or the oxygen we are taking in are exchanged to the blood, and carbon dioxide will be released to the lungs, so that carbon dioxide will come out of our body. So lungs basically do the exchanging things and respiratory tract do the transporting things. So if you talk about conducting part, so it starts with the external nostrils by which we respire, we inhale or exhale. The conducting part transport the atmospheric air to the lungs, and in addition to the transportation, it also clears the foreign particles or any kind of foreign substances or any kind of microorganism. It can trap them and provide the fresh air to the lungs. It humidifies the air, also it humidifies the air as well as it brings the air to the body temperature, which is very important. Okay, so if whatever the temperature of the air outside, it has to be constant with our body temperature, that is 37 degrees Celsius. So the conducting part, in addition to the transportation, perform such kind of functions for our betterment. Let's start the respiratory system. See, all these things we will discuss elaborately in our coming classes, but as of now, let's see the sequence. Let's see the order of the parts of the respiratory system from outside to inward. So first it starts with the nostrils, where the exhalation and inhalation occurs, and then it leads to the nasal chambers through the nasal passage, or you can see the nasal cavity here. Then comes the nasopharynx. See here in the picture it's written pharynx because it is the common path for the food channel, food pipe and the windpipe. So here at the pharynx, the both food and windpipe join each other. So part of pharynx that is makes the that comes from the respiratory pathway, that is called as the nasopharynx. Then after the pharynx, larynx is present. See students, larynx is the sound box through which we can produce sound, we can talk, right? So here is the confusion. First, what comes, pharynx or larynx? Always if you have any questions showing the order of the organs in respiratory system, we always be confused with that. So always remember students, first pharynx comes if we move from outside to inward, then after that larynx or the sound box comes. Then after larynx, you can see a white color pipe called as trachea that is elongated up to the lungs. Then trachea is divided into two branches which are called as bronchi, into left and right bronchi, and these bronchi again have so many branches to form bronchioles, and the bronchioles end at circular structures. You can see in the picture, they are called as alveoli. So if you can see, the lungs consist of some part of bronchi, then bronchioles and alveoli. So all these three things make the lung. We have two lungs. Human has one pair of lungs, and that lungs is the exchanging part where the gas is exchanged to the blood. So this is all about your respiratory system pathway. I hope your classes will be much more interesting, and we will talk about all these parts of respiratory system elaborately in our coming classes. So this is only the introduction of your respiratory system. I hope you all like this. Thank you.